Greeting Marymount Saints. I hope your day is going better than mine, although it is a nice day. This is Ezekiel Ohan reporting on Case Study 8.2, Changing Courtroom Culture. It really is dealing with a judge that has a recent appointment that many would deem to be a dumping ground, located at a dumping ground, without exclusion to police officers waiting to be redressed for the misconduct, or defense counsel, or prosecutors from the prosecutor's office. This all really twirled around and evolved into a toxic climate that was perpetuated by a toxic culture. So, as Judge Victoria Pratt was reassigned to this location, her immediate move was to go ahead and observe colleagues and how their courtrooms ran and what their climates were like. She observed a particular judge that had an immediate impression on her as he left the bench, left the perch, to come and sit with defendants and speak with defendants instead of at defendants, speaking in layman's terms and not legalese, speaking English and offering to communicate with households that had English as a second language, or even offering an interpreter. This in itself changed the dynamic of the courtroom. She offered her courtroom, offered voluntary offering, professional development of how to engage all visitors to the building, regardless of the status. And that was given to police officers, that was given to security officers, it was given to attorneys. It was given to everyone without exclusion who were about to interact with the legal process, and demanded that those behaviors be present each day, every day, to everybody. That in turn changed the perception of the community and changed the efficiency in how the building ran. There were activities given by Judge Pratt that included writing essays and giving testimony and coming back and reading their essays 2 weeks later. There was a particular incident where Judge Pratt engaged a defendant that was an addict, and asked some simple questions such as, are you an addict? And the defendant replies, yes. How long have you been an addict? He said, 30 years. And then asked, are you a family man? And the defendant replied, yes, I have a son. And the judge says, well, apparently you haven't been a father to your son for 30 years. And the impact is immediate. Sentencing guidelines called for jail time. Instead, the judge offered rehabilitation, and that defendant come back in 2 weeks, read an impact statement, and then proceed with rehabilitation rather than jail time. The remark made by the defendant to the judge was, thank you for loving me more so than I've loved myself in recent memory. What a powerful statement. I mean, think about that. What a powerful statement. It's something to reflect on. There were standards of excellence that were met by Judge Pratt that really cover the 6 standards of excellence that are in the text that we read. And I believe that they were covered by the appointed PD to courtroom staff to go ahead and engage with the community, to go ahead and demonstrate such conduct, professional conduct, consistently with people under the assumption that people are innocent until proven guilty and not the other way around. And to engage and interact with those on the platform of do as one would be done by. Easier said than done, that's understood, but no less effective when it's in play. And I think that this also helped turn the ship around for Judge Pratt's courtroom. The calendared events that offered leniency over consequences were very powerful, very effective. The deterrent was outshined by the incentive. Okay? Going to jail was outshined by not going to jail and offering testimony. So the variables of leniency versus consequence, or honey versus vinegar, were very powerful. This was a case study that spoke in parallel to the way my leadership operates systematically. We offer a culture that's resourceful and a climate that's restorative. I've got 6 minutes on the clock, but I would entertain any of those questions regarding that last statement that I had made after you've reviewed my presentation. So thank you for listening. Looking forward to hearing from you. Remain well, stay healthy. This is Ezekiel Ohan.